Are the few and the proud switching to anything's allowed? And will our military be ready without getting a mani-pedi? That's good. As part of a push for more diversity and inclusion, the U.S. Marine Corps has approved several uniform changes because if there's one cornerstone of the Marines, it's letting people do their own thing. On that list, Marines can grow their hair up to 3 inches instead of 2 and edge it up to make for neater haircuts. They can now wear black or olive socks in addition to brown. Yay. But the exciting part, female Marines can now wear two-tone nail polish. Although it must be in shades of pink or red that, quote, complement skin tone. Ooh, that'll make for a sexy salute. Now, of course, plenty of people are calling all these changes woke BS. Maybe it is, or maybe it's just changing with the times. Speaking of changes in the armed forces, the Army has dropped its plans to have a 6-event physical fitness test that is gender and age neutral. Apparently, men were passing the test at a much higher rate than women, and older soldiers who will be allowed to pass while meeting some reduced standards. It's as if biological males have a mysterious advantage when it comes to physical strength. Good thing they never compete against women. That was like a callback, Brian. We do that here on the show.
Right.
I know you.
Nice job.
I know it's early in the morning when you do your show. You don't do that sort of thing.
How do you know I have a morning show?
I don't even. I don't.
In a couple hours.
Yeah, that's true. You know, Katie, I'm going to go to you first. First of all, we should always salute the people who enlist.
Yes, of course.
Is this like? I mean, does it really matter, this stuff? I mean, if it's like, it's weird because like usually these institutions shape the people, but now it's people shaping the institutions.
That is correct analysis. So on the updated regulations, are we really that worried about them changing from black socks to olive green socks? I mean, it's not like there's much variety with what they're changing. But the physical fitness is, I think, a problem.
Yes.
Because if you want to win a war, people got to be in shape. And I'm not sure if this is a result of them not being able to find qualified recruits, because if you look at the pool of people available who are signing up, the majority of them can't pass a physical fitness test, so they've lowered the standard. That's a big problem. But I think, enemies looking around the world are going, oh, great, the United States of America is lowering basic fitness standards. I think we'll be okay if we decide to go in against their military.
It's okay if the rest of the planet is doing the same thing, but I'm not sure they will.
No,
but
they won't.
Here's the counterpoint, Tyrus. Is this really a problem if basically the future of war might come down to just pushing buttons and drones? I mean, that's perfect for any body composition, even Kilmeade's.
Okay, first of all, leave Kilmeade alone. The man is physically fit. You see the size of the backpack he walks around with? You gotta have tremendous shoulders, and you gotta work. That's a compliment.
That was almost a compliment.
No, that 100% is, man. I
close.
Respect your backpack game. It's strong. Here's the problem. The NFL, the NBA, you have to be a certain level of athletic skill to do it, right? The Army and the Marines are the same way. You are defending the country. You are, in some cases, being dropped off in the middle of nowhere, and there's a good chance you don't want to have a French manicure when you hit the ground that glares off the lights of the enemy's things. I'm just speculating here, and I don't think women in the Marines were really doing cartwheels and jumping up and down going, hey, we can get our nails done. They're worried about staying alive and saving people. So again, this is more of the same of that external group who try to change things instead of saying, hey, stop being so chubby, get off your ass, you got to train, and you might not get in to be able to defend this country if you're not in shape. Instead, it's, oh, well, their stuff's too hard. It hasn't been too hard to make us the safest nation in the world and have the #1 military on the planet. And actually, I think we're the top 5 because people sacrificed and worked their ass off to get in here to earn the right to wear that uniform. It's not just, people just want things given to them now. So, oh, I can't do 10 chin-ups, but I should be able to defend my country. No, you shouldn't until you take the time and energy and do those chin-ups. Get your ass in gear and then get there.
You know, Kat, even though you're a half a veteran, do you think you would fail every single test, even with the lower standards?
I know I know I would.
Yes. I would love to see you do one chin-up.
I bet she could.
I don't think so.
You give us
Hello,
a
there's
week.
no way.
She's wiry.
Look at that's disgusting.
No, Kat, the hell with him. Enough of this. Next week, you're doing a chin up.
I have a
We're going to prove
SpongeBob
it.
body.
And if she does a chin up, he has to apologize.
You know when you look at her arm, just look at her, keep it up like that. Look how long it is. No, just think.
It's really long.
It's amazing.
My mom thinks that Ritalin stunted my growth, and I'm like, you put me on it.
Those are amazing. You're like a praying
Long
mantis.
muscles are great.
Are they
You're a
yours?
fleshy praying mantis. I never really noticed this
It looks
before.
like it's like a little mosquito bite on like a string of spaghetti right here.
Kat, long muscles are great for boxing and chin ups.
I bet you could do it.
I bet you could do 5.
It would take you an hour.
Bet him. Let's do something.
Yeah, we gotta
I've
do
never
that.
done it. I can't do it.
All right.
You can.
No, again, I don't think military service is for me, which is
Yeah.
that's why I married a veteran, so I could be a half veteran.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think this describes anyone with like the nail painting where they're saying they were trying to recruit more women. I don't think there's a single woman out there that's like, I want to be a Marine,
But
I can't have a French manicure, so I'm going to be a dentist. Like,
Right.
I don't think that describes anybody.
Yeah. That's a good point. You know, Kilmeade, the test for men of your age, 63, requires a 2-mile run in about 23 minutes. Could you fail that test?
No, I'm great at long distance. I did a couple of things.
Yes.
HR called. You violated everything on every page in the entire handbook. Put up your arm. Let me judge you. I mean, oh my goodness, I cannot believe. I think I'm somehow an accomplice just by being on the set.
We're going to edit it so you said
Witness
it.
Right.
number one.
All right, are you ready for this? Try
Yes.
to follow me.
Yeah.
If you believe there's a difference between a man and a woman, then you cannot have a problem with 2 versions of that test because women can't compete physically with men. And if you believe that in the A block, in your B block, to be consistent, there should be 2 separate tests.
No.
Katie
Disagree.
says
Excuse me.
no.
He actually gave me a second, Katie.
He did.
I had 1 second. I had you thinking. Go ahead.
No, it's actually a really good point. And then but then that goes to the next point. It's like, then what do you have 2 separate armies?
Wow.
Yeah. and
Katie?
all-
Well,
I mean, there are separate, like, there are not
Duties.
There are separate duties and separate units, obviously.
I guess they
But
should be in the military
highest
kitchen,
standard
Katie.
is what people should be. Maybe they should, you know.
Yeah, cat's long arms. You can get all the pots and pans.
Right,
All the
absolutely.
pots and pans off the.
They are alarmingly long for someone of my height.
You're tall.
You've been bragging about your long arms. This is the first time I've seen that. It's pretty amazing.
Greg, it's not working the same way for you.
No, it's not. I have short arms. All right, up next, will robbers seize the day if you're wearing too much Cartier?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.